Good morning, rise and shine. Professor Blino here, reaching out to the hospitality purchasing controls team. My spidey sense, all right, basically ignites my mindset and in my heart that today is the beginning of week 3, team. Give it up, give it up, give it up. All right, let's get up, let's get after it. Here we are, week 3. Let's take a look, all right, in particular, our week 3 to-do list, get our week 3 content areas, and find a way, all right, start making sure we find looking at question concerns. If you have them, let me know. I can answer and ease them. But how do you adapt it into your educational, academic lives? Put it into your professional lives. Put it into your personal lives. But all make sure is always how do you gain value from this basic week, from this chapter, from these assignments, from this workout of the week. All right, let's see what we can do. All right, let's make a difference, have an impact, influence, not only just ourselves, but all those around us. All right, now getting into week 3, the gist of it, all right, is who you buy from someday. Who you buy from some personally. All right, who do you go? Where do you go? Do you go to Sam's Club? Do you go to Aldi's? Do you go to Winn-Dixie? Do you go to Publix? Do you go to Love's Whole Foods? Who do you go to and why? Do you feel like there's a trust there? There's a comfort level. That comfort leads to confidence in the purchasing, basic decision making. That mindset usually, hopefully, parlays right into your professional endeavors someday when you have the authority, impact, influence as a supervisor, manager to buy for your restaurant. Or if you're an owner, all right, who you buy from is paramount to the utmost success of the quality of food that's going to be in your walk-ins and reachers and freezers that you're going to basically fabricate and create with, that's going to send out brunch, lunch, dinner, breakfast items, dessert items, bakery items to the dining room, to your public, to your patrons, and hopefully you have some wow moments in there that they could say this was truly something impressive, but also sometimes that they're happy and satisfied with. So there's a lot that goes on and who you buy from. And in chapter 3 PowerPoints and in the book, they give you a lot of proposed scenarios and questions to ask yourself about the businesses, corporations, mom and pop places, farms, all right, wherever it may be. Who you buy from, do you ask yourself those questions that are proposed to you in the PowerPoint slides and page, or you just go buy wherever the best price is? Majority of the time that might be the case, but always know, look into what you're basically buying. All right, and be mindful. You always basically the mindset, that cliche, you get what you pay for. You got to be careful with that, team, because in a professional endeavor, you're one purchase away, all right, one spoonful away of basically, unfortunately, providing something to a guest that could really, unfortunately, have an negative experience in that regard. You got to be careful. You got to be cautious, because who's responsible on the back end of that? And always, it's going to be you, as the restaurant. All right, other things I want you to look at too is always, again, while you're finding ways, perusing around the PowerPoint slides and the pages. One of the biggest ones to me is focusing on making sure social responsibility, the ethics behind who you purchase from. Even if you go to a mom and pop place, understand, you love to buy local, support local. I'm a big fan of that. But always do your recon. If they're a local farm, visit the local farm. See on that farm. And luck with basically, if you find out what you see, I enjoy. I find ways that can make a difference. I love the products there. All right, but always go. Research, recon. Don't just buy to buy. Know what you're getting into and you're spending your money on as a business someday. Because that money you spend provides a product that you basically need to provide a profit to, turn into a profit. So always know and understand that as well. Other PowerPoints up there, the meats basically PowerPoint is fantastic. All right, Chef Weir and Chef McCann will break that down when you get into some practicum classes, but more that's just a nice overview of the meats that are out there, the grades, the cuts, what basically when you do purchase and buy from basically supplier, purveyor, distributor someday, how to buy, how to basically select and what you want, the different price variations, the breakdowns of there are crazy awesome. All right, also in the back end of that, be careful. All right, how wide you get a chance if you haven't seen it in Publix or one place you go. There's different grades of meat that are out there that I want you to know about. And they're going to get more in tune, and basically it's always Chef Weir, Chef McCann, Chef Conklin all talked about, but the grading is unique and has a significant difference. All right, also when you get into also dairy, all right, some of the eggs of the world, be careful. All right, pasture raised, organic, cage-free eggs, all right, just like in cows, cattle, grass-fed. There's all differences there that I want you to know about, learn about, see as always they have it behoove you someday personally, professionally. All right, does it make a difference, impacting your basic mindset and your decision making someday? So those PowerPoints, there's supplement information, great tutorials for you, great basically academic versions of what I want you to make sure of down the road. All right, someday as an owner, operator, supervisor, manager, or even someday down the road as a patron. What variations are there? Grading, all different aspects of it to make an educational, sound decision on what you buy, who you buy from. There's a wow that's up there, workout of the week, get swole on that. There's a video for you breaking down that. Also the week 3 activity. All right, look at that, make sure you verify your attendance. All right, after that, team, I hope you're enjoying the course. But again, who you buy from, significantly important. I want you to know that. All right. Again, when you look at basically, and maybe it's always corporations, they're always going to send you a sales rep. The tech savviness, when you do order, everything's online. But again, buying local. You want to support local, but always do your recon. If you see basically, I talked about this in week 2 recap. If you go to farmers markets and you love farmers markets, go and talk to that farmer. Talk to them about, hey, I have a small business or I have a restaurant that I want to maybe is always going to correspond with your products that I see on the tables here. How can we get it from your farm to our back basic loading docks? See if there's a significant basic correlation that can happen, the relationship professionally that can develop into something special. All right, any other questions, reach out to me, let me know. But again, Spidey Sense tells me it's week 3. Have a great day, all day. Best wishes, have a good week, team.